Primus. If you have a dream, think Primus. Primus Radio. Express, exhibit, and explore.
Just talking the nonsense. It's troublesome Twitter trends.
Good afternoon, sir. Could you please tell us your Twitter handle?
Handle, wow. Sure, handle, man. Oh, baby, my handle, now.
No, sorry, I meant your Twitter handle. Twitter.
I need Twitter. I know what is going on. Oh, yeah, man.
Come on to the.
It's troublesome Twitter trends.
Hello, guys, and welcome to another beautiful episode on Troublesome Twitter Trends. I am your host, Fola Balogun, and today I've brought to you some goes from the Federal Republic of the Agbero Street of Nigeria, aka Twitter. Today I'll be reading to you, the top trends for the week. But before that, I am just too eager to quickly drop this to you guys. So Atiaba Left Online goes on Twitter to post. The tweet says Nigeria Police Force set to prosecute skit maker Cute Abiola over contemptuous act of police uniform. The first thing that came to my mind is, who did he offend? That's number one thing that came to my mind. Cute Abiola, who have you offended again? Because many people act police all the time, like skit makers, actors, everybody, even children act like police all the time. And you have to be the one they're going to prosecute over contemptuous acts. Okay, so Irunaya goes on to comment and says, why are they angry at skit makers for portraying what they do in real life? Uncle Precious at Samuel Presh says, Nigerian policemen are upright. Cute Abiola should stop portraying them wrongly. I got nothing to say about that. Spice says, no, delete them later. Oh. Duke of Africa says, that isn't a Nigerian police uniform. This is a frivolous case. This case is gonna be squashed. Okay. Colin Tune says, if they go to court, they have no case, because that's clearly not a NPF uniform. And yes, if you actually watch that clip, you would see that it's not an actual police uniform. It just portrays it to look like one. Felix Not Dujardin says, is that not what they do in real life? Laughing emojis. It's not me that said it all. Go and catch at Mayor Me Plenty. Nyong says, don't do what I do is what the police always want to, say. Divine T, Fola Crown says, Nigerian police know they arrest armed robbers. Their target is on skit makers so as to get good money from them. Ready. Fine Boy Deb says, they like creating promises. I say, Cute Abiola, waiting the occur. What have you done this time? Of course, I'll be reading out the top trends for this week. And trending right now are Christy O, #BB Niger All-Star, C-Badge, Precious Gaza, Ilebaye, #Lock Him Up, Caramel, Kid, Adekunle Gold, Staged, Cute Abiola, of course, Doyin, Kiss Daniel, Venita, Lauren James, Maduka Okoye, #Big Brother Niger All Stars, Fina the Boss, Messi Akide, and Alex. Yes, those are the top tweets for the week trending right now. And Oyindamola Adami has this to post concerning the BB Niger All Stars. The Biggie verse commenced this week on Sunday, and I was so eager to tell you about that on Friday, that you should look out, for that. And Oyindamola goes on to tweet and she says, this BB Niger show now cruise. Because how could you, as a lady, chase another lady out of the bedroom because she's sleeping beside a guy you like and slut shaming her along the line too? As per now, your papa get big brother out, I be waiting. So Amber J replies and says, Ilebaye is too calm for my liking. Who knows, she's trying to sell the PT card to us. Oyindamola replies, nah, I think that's just how she is sometimes. Adonai says, as a lady, I felt embarrassed. Omotibad never changed. No small growth like this. How can you do that to your fellow woman? So what happened, interestingly, seems to be that Ilabaye was sleeping next to Neo, and T.T.T went to bounce out of waiting you they define. And you guys would remember that during the episode where Neo had been in the Big Brother Naija house the first time, interestingly, he was very much into V, and V was forced into him, and then bam, Uncle was already inside the old thing, hook, line, and sinker. And before we knew it, it got to become a triangle because T.T.T came into the picture and she liked Neo also, apparently. Isef na spec. Adoni says, as a lady, I felt embarrassed. T.T.T never changed. Tequila ever after says Messi and Benita, to which Oyindamola replies, no. No mind this one, Jare says Snow at Brownish 55. Santorini says, I for like me, she tried that thing with Angel. Almost she go collect. Adiaga says, well, Neo told T.T.T yesterday that Baye has been trying to kiss him from outside the house and has been following him around. He doesn't know how to tell her off. And T.T.T says, she got him on that. She went about it too Ashley Shah. So in short, T.T.T has been forming the bestie of life with Neo, but I know that it is not the truth, guys. It's not the truth. She's not being sincere with herself. T.T.T is still into Neo, hook, line, and sinker, and she's going to do everything in her power, in her might, in her strength to send any kind of mosquito that has two left legs away from Neo. And yes, if you have been following well, you'll know that only stars, all stars, are the people that are represented in the Big Brother Naija house right now. Only all stars are the housemates right now. David Udayi says, you can spend the country's entire budgets on bribing and appeasing the military so that you can remain in office as an illegitimate head of state. But rest assured that after you bankrupt the country, the same military you've been appeasing will seize the power from you. It goes on to say that soldiers, especially the well-educated officer corps, are a different breed. They think in a completely different way to us regular folks. You can't make a deal with a soldier and expect him to respect it. History bears me out on this. This was not said by me. This was David Undayen's words on Twitter. Agu Ofodile replies, only that with the way our military is deeply in bed with this illegitimate government, there seems not one noble army personnel with actual balls to reset this country right. Oh my God, says, why am I scared after reading this tweet of yours? Well, why I'm scared is that everything you have said from day one has always come to pass. I beg, make military no seize power to. I beg. LP Stolen Mandate B says Nigeria is next if the right thing is not done. Grace Kant says, as messed up as military rule usually is, I'm kind of expectant of them taking control because this is our country and it wouldn't just keep it going down. Crypto Aphrodite, I see what you did there and I'm not going to say what you just said. Citizens Watch says, when the president has no solidarity with the military, he encourages militias. It says the president has no legitimacy home and abroad. Make the connection, guys, with what is happening right now in our country. Your guess is as good as mine. So for those of you who know who I abreast of what has been happening, especially with relations to Davido's latest track, music album, whatever it is that is playing in your head right now, because this one is hot like a heater. And number one tweet. So I just had to quickly tell you about that so that you can fix the dot the I's and cross the T's about these that I'm about to read. And at number one tweet posts and says, removing your jersey and exposing your body just because you scored a goal doesn't make sense at all as a woman. Asisat Oshuala really needs to fix up. So as Asisat, our number one Asisat Oshuala, Agbabola. Yes, Agbabola, as soon as she scored a goal like this, I just come on and say, it's a goal. And Aisha Baby says, you have problems that needs to be solved. That was Aisha replying this person over Azizat Oshoala removing her shirt like she is jubilating. To which Kamal replies and says, they can't solve the boy problem. Trust me. Nongwa Bonner Boy says, you're one of the reasons why Ghanaians like me claim your stars. Cause after securing your qualification, how do you post things like this? You should praise her, and if you can't do that, we will have to claim her like we claimed Hilda Bassi. I rest my case. Bayo Tedola says you they fool yourself. Bet Wizard says he don't use eye naked and imagination won't finish madman. Chioma says now this way you decide to go this boy. Clout and Secretary Twitter. I wish you well. To which Somto replies, have mercy, be having mercy, be having compassion. And you don't sniff acid. You people, this Twitter, they calm down. You small tweets like this, your body don't they hot. See as they do replies by your $10. Big wig. Austin says, allow people who have represented their countries criticize. Hey, God, I beg go. Atwood King says, but she's fully clothed here now. Even more clothed than many girls on a normal day. If you ask me, I think he is right, but you know what has been going on at the moment, and the Islamic religion is not like taking these things lightly at all, in every way, in every form. In every way you can think about it. Moving on, Agba John Dido, one of my personal persons who does not know me, but you know, he's one of my personal persons on Twitter. He says, maybe I should do this so young men who believe in making money, women will come. You know, will understand. That's in quotes. Married men only, others can engage. Please tell us how much you were making when you got married and what year you got married. Your comments in the section. Hey, this one said he was making 70k per month in 2013. Agba giving high five, say you do it, giving thumbs up. 75k in 2009. Oh, cool, yeah, Ebola. Yeah, Ebola. What the yeah, Ebola. Special Emmy said he was making about 200,000 naira per month in 2018. And wait, she's a she? What are we talking about here? So Special Emmy is talking about his babe right now. He first said he was making 200k in 2018 and she, the wife, was earning 65k at the time. Combined income of 265k. Combined income is roughly 1.4 M today. We thank God for how far we've come. Yes, this is beautiful actually. Bestie Me for Christ says he was making in 2012 25k per month. But today, by God's grace, tenants are living under his roof in Lagos State. Baba, you don't make am. Show us the way, so make we become landlord one day. Sports Dokita posts and says, this is a quite interesting one. It says a man enters with his child, all loving and caring, and he had him saying, oh. So the man was like, this is my boy. This my boy has been coughing, has been having cough and fever for a while now. And he says he listened to the boy's chest. It wasn't nice. And he was about to ask a medical question when the smell of cigarettes filled his office. So this is a doctor talking about a man who brought in his own child, to the hospital for medical attention. So while the man was talking about his own son, having cough and all, he asked the man, do you smoke, sir? Because the smell of cigarettes had already taken over the room. So when the man replied, how does that affect my son's health? And doctor had to tell him, if you do and you're doing it around this boy, you might be the cause of this cough. So for those of you that are children of the Most High God and your friends or your neighbors are smoking weed and doing this and that, and you have not been doing anything of such, uncle, auntie, you have been smoking. Your own smoke, you pass the person where they even put out for body. Yes, that is what Sports Dokita is telling us. To which people add this replies to say the problem about this thing is these days, everywhere you are or where you go, that smell will come and meet you. Neighbors, parks, bus stops, road. One can't breathe fresh air anymore. It is really tiring. Yes, I agree with that. Annette Anson says someone might be thinking, why is passive smoking more dangerous? All smoke from burning nicotine products, contains toxins. Side stream smoke from the end of a cigarette, cigar, or pipe is unfiltered. It has more harmful toxins than mainstream smoke that someone breathes out. So this is me telling you to take good care of your health, and we will be going on a very short commercial break right now, and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
It's troublesome Twitter trends. just talking the nonsense. It's troublesome Twitter trends.
Good afternoon, sir. Could you please tell us your Twitter handle?
Handle, wow. Sure, handle, man. Baby, my handle.
No, sorry, I meant your Twitter handle. Twitter.
What is going on? It's troublesome Twitter trends.
Welcome back, guys. Where are my Japa people? Yes, where are my Japa people? How is the abroad doing you? How are you doing in the abroad? Hope everything is okay. Hope everything is all right. There are some information that have been reaching me in the here. So I wouldn't want to publicly, discredit your reasons for, Japan. It's most likely because of your orientation about what you expect to meet in another man's land, and I say good luck to you on that. I'm not saying you shouldn't. Many people are making it big there, and most people are suffering hook, line, and sinker. Those of you that have gone and you have not snapped pictures since you have gone, some of you, it's only on your bed that you will snap one picture. We already know how it's doing you. We already know how you are feeling and everything, but we are praying for you because all this also. Kalu just at FinPlan, Kalu Aja 1 says, heard a report that America currently has 5 million open job vacancies. 5 million open job vacancies. Naija, you dey hear oh. You open here down now. You dey hear oh. There is no major store, hotel, service center, or bank not seeking to hire with, bold signs up front. Most companies will pay employees a cash bonus for reference for new employees they get hires. You will get paid to get people to apply and accept a job. This is what has kept America from sliding into a recession. What a good problem to have. Jason Marshall says it's true we have a labor shortage here in the USA. The unemployment rate is 3.5%. It's one of the biggest challenges businesses are facing. Good problem to have, says Kaluaja. Stable Genius says, true, I get paid when I get people to apply and they get the job. Done that for a guy in Canada. I have shared job links here also, as I don't have thousands of followers. Nobody even cares to DM. LOL, I won't try it again. There are always openings every time. Stable Genius says we currently have openings in about 40 countries. Sorry, none in Nigeria for now. Before you say you are interested, check my profile. Blah 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 blah. Says Stable Genius. Uchena Odu says Nigeria will never create such opportunities for our citizens. Sizzle says meanwhile in Nigeria the small 11,000 jobs are much awaited. Refinery generated Dangote refinery. We plan to fill it up with 11,000 foreigners. No be juju be that. Isn't that a juju thing? Like seriously, this is really crazy and absurd. But I have a feeling that there is more that companies have to enjoy when foreign people work for them. There is more to it than meets the eye. I mean, for Nigerians and even in diaspora. Sean Osewa says you can't say that the labor market is why they aren't in a recession. That's incomplete analysis, and I agree with you on that. You have to explain why so many US companies are hiring when interest rates are so high. Where are they getting the money to hire people? You understand? So he explains. Olumide Adeshina says you have forgotten US companies are very profitable and have high export capabilities. Leave money supply alone. Most of the USD are exported by the federal government. Mrs. Quinn Wilson says, yesterday my supervisor was rounding up on me and one of the questions she asked me was, do you know anyone who would be a good fit for our organization? So yeah, it is the season of referrals and paid referrals. So if you're in the USA or you're planning to go to the US, where you start looking for profitable jobs right now, because there is massive hiring and they are seriously hiring right now. And of course, moving on, Daily Loud posted on Twitter and says rapper superstar Pride has been denied bond after he was arrested last week for murdering his barber. To which people reply says they do not blame him. Seeing that his haircut is quite the funny one, and Benin men look much more dapper than he looks. And of course, we are not very certain for sure that he did that he actually did murder his barber. Natalia says they need to get rid of the concept of bond altogether. People were looking at his hair and saying the barber let him walk out like that. HXC says, well, that was quick. Feded says he's speaking for everyone. Real quick says this is a joke, right? Oroku Saki says, judging from those photos, I might be able to understand. I personally think it is not true, and they just wanted to shade the guy because of his hair. Because if you see that hairstyle, he reached to murder person, but please do not murder. It's very important. Of course, I would have loved to, keep giving you a whole lot of, tweets and trends and the lot that has been going on. But to ask you, because I am quite interested in asking you, who do you think is your favorite All-Stars housemate this year on Big Brother Naija? Because that is what is trending. That's what everybody is looking at right now. Nobody is looking at the price of agbado ewagari. Nobody is looking at the price of fuel. Nobody is looking at the price of even the foods that we get to eat in our bukas these days. They are becoming expensive. Normally, you would go to a booker and you will spend, say, 500 naira, and you are very filled up. Now you are spending 2,500, you are spending 3,100, and you are wondering what is happening in this economy of ours. Anyways, this is going to be where I call it a great day for us, a great week on Troublesome Twitter Trends. Many thanks to my organ number one studio man, our studio manager, Mr. Kenny, and other, of course, thanks to Mr. Israel also for always bearing with me, and to my orga of the the top, the founder, the pata of them all, Mr. Afuda Samuel. Till I meet you guys again next week, is bye for now.